17-16, San Francisco 49ers win. This is the most torn I've been about a game in a long time. I have honestly been a San Francisco 49er football fan, and since I honestly can remember. My dad was an Oakland Raiders fan. I guess that would be a Los Angeles Raiders fan. But my grandma, who used to watch me, she converted me to being a Niners fan. I used to watch more football with her, and then once my dad finally, got weekends off, and I started watching football with him, I had already been soaked into the red and gold, and told him, hey, you lost out. Grandma got me. And I cheered on Jerry Rice and Joe Montana back in the day. I've been through the droughts. I've been through the droughts of Sean King being our quarterback. I'm trying to remember more of those bums that was the quarterback for us when we were going through those lonely years after Jeff Garcia. I don't know, man. When we finally reached the point where we were winning with Harbaugh and Kaepernick, I never thought that'd be taken away from me. But the things that have gone down this week with the trade of Vernon Davis, with Colin Kaepernick being told to sit down, I honestly believe more than anything else that it is a ownership, GM, head coach getting together basically saying that if we're going to suck, we're going to suck with our guy as the quarterback. I honestly believe that Colin Kaepernick is a better quarterback than Blaine Gabbert. I don't care what anybody says about it. He will always be my quarterback until the day he puts on another jersey and he's playing for another team. That being said, the San Francisco 49ers went out there against a good playoff team in the Atlanta Falcons, and they found a way to get a win. I know that the Tampa Bay Bucks beat the Falcons, I believe, last week, but I still believe that the Falcons are a good football team. In that South, it's always going to be a shootout, and it's always going to be a claw to see who's going to win that division, and I think that the Falcons still got a chance in order to do it. Matt Ryan needed help, and their running back Freeman ran the ball 12 times for 12 yards today, and I think that's one of the main reasons why the Falcons were not able to win this game. The defense played really, really well for us, and then you're going to say, but Matt Ryan threw for 300 yards. Yeah, Matt Ryan's going to throw for 300 yards, and as long as he doesn't put big-time points on the board, we're going to be okay. There's been a few times this year that I've said that the defense for the San Francisco Niners really stood up, even in games that they lost where teams scored 30 points against them, but they were damn good teams, and that's been the highlight of what's been going on this week. Patton was the leading receiver, big-time surprise for me. Gabbert, he threw for just under 200 yards. Should have made a bet with the guy I'm working with today. He wanted to say that Gabbert was going to light it up and throw for over 200. I said that nothing was really going to change with our offense. I think he threw for 185. He got 2 passing touchdowns. He got 2 interceptions. These are the first 2 passing touchdowns the Niners have thrown, I think, in 3 weeks. But I don't know. I'm torn. Colin Kaepernick is my quarterback. I was the same way if you go back to the year that Kaepernick took the job over from Alex Smith, even until the day that we were in the Super Bowl. I kept on saying that Alex Smith is the guy that should be leading us. Kaepernick was sort of surprising me each and every week, and I was getting used to him. But Alex Smith, to me, was the guy that got them to the playoffs. He was the guy that got us to the NFC Championship game, and I thought that he lost his job due to injury, and that was kind of dirty. And I thought that once he came back from the injury, he's going to be fine. People have been saying that, honestly, we never should have got rid of Alex. I think that we had a lot of good times with Kaepernick, and I don't know what would have happened if Alex Smith was the quarterback and he stayed. Obviously, the same thing that happened with Harbaugh. Harbaugh wanted to have his own quarterback, and his own quarterback was Colin Kaepernick. I think the same thing is going on right now with Tom Zula, whatever the name of the GM is, isn't it Balky? And Jed York. I think they all want to have their own quarterback in there, even if it is Blaine Gabbert, who has a record of being one of the worst quarterbacks. I don't even know when the last time Blaine Gabbert led a team into a win in the NFL. The Niners got the win. I don't think that they're going to be winning many more games the rest of this year. We play the Cardinals, and we play the Seahawks in the next 2 weeks. I believe we have a bye somewhere there in between, and it's going to be rough. I mean, we play Cleveland. That's a game that we might be able to win, and I believe there's another AFC team that we play that I think there might be a chance to win. But from here on out, for the San Francisco 49ers, we're going to have to banging them out, and if we're going to win football games, we have to be on it right from the very beginning, and we can't make mistakes. And having a game we get a win with no Carlos Hyde, I think that's a big win for us. And I found myself at the end of the game rooting for Gabbert. I think it's going to be pretty obvious that we're not going to win a lot of games, but I think you need to find improvement in your football team. And at the end of the day, it's not like I'm going to be running out to the store to buy an Oakland Raiders hat or an Oakland Raiders jersey. The Niners are my team. They're always going to be my team. If next year Blaine Gabbert is the starting quarterback for the 49ers, that's the way it's going to be, and that's what we're going to rock. And he's going to be my guy until he's not with the team no more. So I'm looking for improvements. I'm not looking for a lot of wins, but we got to win today. So that's a good one.